bosses, right, they feel like they cannot communicate with Gen Zs. But the real question is not that we are hard to work with. It's because they are used to you guys' work ethics and not ours.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Grow Your Money podcast.
Today we have two very special guests with us. They are our 校花校草 two Gen Zs joining us today, Calista and Simin. 欢迎
Welcome to the show.
For having us.
Okay, what do you guys can you tell us more about Gen Z? Because Bjorn and I, right, we are from the very old Millennials generation.
No lah, I am
How
still
old are you?
sensitive lah, but okay lah, the age gap not so much lah. But okay, let's just say that we have a lot to learn from the next generation, right?
Yes.
So one thing that I've always been asking Rachel is, what Gen Z slangs do you all use nowadays? So they only know skibidi toilet or whatever.
Actually, it's not them.
Alpha. That's Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha is after Gen Z.
After Gen Z.
After Gen Z.
Okay, so what slangs do Gen Zs use?
Wait, I know one. Is it Bobs? Is that Gen Alpha?
That's Gen Singaporean.
Bobs?
Okay, yeah, so basically that one day I was having conversation with my younger sister, then she was like, Bobs lah. And I was like, why do you say Bobs lah? Then she was like, Bobs means, can you all make a guess what is Bobs actually?
Bobian.
Very
Bobian.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
Some confirm older than me.
I was going to say like Bobs, like, you know, last time got this girl, she you know, our Miss Singapore Universe. Then she's like, booms.
Oh, boom, that's different lah. You're too old already.
Hey, hello.
What
I'm
other-
younger than you, eh.
But don't
Booms.
booms. Oh, this is too young already.
Booms.
Last time in Singapore Idol, there's this girl called Rislo, and was it Singapore Idol?
No, Miss
Singapore.
Universe.
So she went for it. Then and then she went booms. Then that
was very
became
viral.
you became a
Oh,
very
that's
viral.
cringe. I'm sorry.
I know, Simin taught me something.
Oh.
Slay.
Hey, I taught you a lot. I taught her a few, okay?
Yeah.
Not just slay. We used to use this cause oof.
Oof. OOF.
Yeah, OOF. And then it turns out the whole time I've been using it wrong. So oof is to use to explain a disappointment.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it means amazing.
Amazing. Also.
yeah, but we've been using it that way. So actually I don't really know. Search up. But yeah, so it's like in your era is the OF.
Hey, don't like that lah.
Hey.
It's
Hello.
just it's different things to learn lah.
We are
We're still
just
very
10
young
years
people.
apart.
Yes.
Okay, 10 years apart.
I only have a few white strands of white hair. Not
Okay.
a lot lah. Still okay lah.
I got one more. Simin teach me also. Fruity.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think
Is it?
fruity is not. I don't think it's a Gen Z term. It's like a generalized way of describing someone that is much more flamboyant. A guy usually.
Fruity.
Fruity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, lor.
What other things you all use on a day-to-day basis? Do you all use like LOL, LOL?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
LOL.
Yeah, I
But
do.
Calista is an old auntie.
I'm not auntie. I'm only like mid-20s, not auntie and not auntie.
So what other slang?
I use laughing crying face. You know the
Laughing.
emoji, right?
Do you like the cute one?
I like the cute one. I like the cute one.
My
The cute one.
sister called me out, so she was like, nobody uses laughing crying face. And I think one of our ex-intern also did.
Yeah.
So she was like, nobody uses laughing crying face.
So it seems like we have only one Gen Z here, and
And then
Hey.
three millennials.
Hey.
so you are the younger one lah.
No, we are the same age. But the thing is that I think a lot of us Gen Zs like to use a lot of the existing terms like lol and the laughing emoji unironically now. So for you guys, right, your era, when you all use LOL in capital letter, you all really meant it like laugh out loud. Like it's so funny. But for us, is when we use it, is like to exclaim like we are uninterested.
Like lame.
Really?
Like LOL.
Yeah, or like when we are having a sort of discussion with someone and we ran out of things to say or we don't want to debate already, we just lol.
Oh, so
So
it's
it-
like a combo stopper.
It could be that, or usually it's used unironically in our era.
I need to go and search whether Calista or Simin got send me law or not, but actually they don't really want to talk to me.
No, like what's for the what's for the laughing emoji also like. I mean, I don't know about you, but usually for me, I don't use the laughing emoji. But then
Why? But why? Is it because it's very boomer like?
I would just type ha 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 like as my default way of like expressing laughter and fun. But then after working in this company and like hanging out with a lot of
old people, hanging out with old people.
I started using the laughing emoji unironically. And then especially the tilted ones.
But it's okay. I mean, you the laughing, crying face is just like, funny. But
Yeah.
you tilt, it shows that, oh, it's really, really funny. So let me tilt my face and I laugh.
Hey, no, actually, there are some emojis that like mean different things. One, like for example,
Like the upside down.
yeah. Got one upside,
Upside
down,
down.
one got,
Upside down smile,
Upside down
right?
smile, yeah.
got different meaning one, right?
Yeah, I think for me, I use that when it's like ... like don't know what to say. But I think some people use it like to express like maybe some people unhappy or whatever. they
Oh,
will
yeah,
say
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Like a
Yeah,
very
a bit
sarcastic.
Really?
Pegro.
Okay.
Pegro, yeah.
Yeah, very
Yes,
pegro.
What are some other things that the Gen Zs do that is different from other people that you've seen, like, your parents and older people?
But they
Other than
wouldn't know
slangs,
what.
slangs is one thing, what? But maybe they interact with others, or it can be habits also,
Or what do y'all do?
You know, I realized something amongst my friends who are Gen Zs, right? I'm not trying to sound elitist. I'm not. Okay, but I mean, I realized something amongst my friends. You know how last time when our parents' era, they cannot not go on the day without a cup of kopi, like kopi.
Oh,
or
yes,
kopi
in the
or
morning.
kosong. Yeah. You know what Gen Zs can't live without these days?
What?
I
know.
Bubble tea.
Cookie for you if you get it correct.
Wait, matcha.
Yes.
Matcha latte.
Matcha.
Okay.
Right.
A lot of Gen Zs make matcha their personality. So in Singapore especially is the 3 M's, matcha, mala, and McDonald's.
Do you agree, Calista?
Yeah.
You,
So, yeah.
so you're also a matcha
Yeah,
person.
but I'm not like a hardcore matcha fan or what lah.
Yeah.
But
She bought her own matcha set.
actually I didn't. My boyfriend did.
I see.
Yeah, he chose
And
like
it's
a
pink
bowl.
colour,
Yeah,
right?
he chose the powder, everything. Yeah.
So Simin, you're a matcha person as well. Are you a matcha person?
Okay, I'm lactose intolerant.
Okay.
So I like matcha, but I cannot drink it often. But I recently bought from Taobao like the matcha set also, just to feel like what it feels like to be a Gen Z. You know?
So Calista, you're a matcha person.
I'm okay lah. Usually my boyfriend make the matcha for me lah.
Let's say in the morning you can choose coffee, tea, or matcha.
Coffee.
So you're a coffee person lah.
yeah,
You are not a
person.
Gen Z lah. You are.
Hey, I'm a kopi or kosong. What does
Okay,
that mean?
that's okay. We all. Then Rachel, you are what?
I drink plain water.
Oh.
She's the ama already.
She's
Go
the
to
ama.
bed
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
one.
I'm a kopi si kosong guy. Gao one must be gao.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So what other Gen Z habits are there? Like, let's say for career habits, right? Like, usually do you all also, like, for us, right? We believe that when we were brought up, we study one job, then we work in one job forever and we stay at a job forever. Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you also like got that mindset inculcated to you guys since you were young?
You know, I was recently reading up this article about why Gen Z feel especially stressed in this era.
You feel stressed?
Huh? No, like a general.
Is that very
I feel like
No, because apparently, I mean, you guys can see the article, but don't quote me on this. But apparently, they say that any generation before us, before the Gen Zs, they were taught to grow up in in their workplace to not speak up against their boss, even when their bosses are wrong.
Oh,
And
really?
because of that, no, not Gen
Which
Zs,
is our
millennials,
generation
the boom generation,
Boomers baby boomers.
Yeah, they were taught to silence and just follow in order for them to climb the corporate ladder and
Yes.
do well in work.
Okay.
But the Gen Zs feel a lot of stress and almost like sandwiched in between because we are much more vocal people. We know what we want. But at the same time, we don't know if it's the right time or not to stand up for ourselves. And because of that, there's a lot of career and there's a lot of like articles about how bosses, right, they feel like they cannot communicate with Gen Zs. But the real question is not that we are hard to work with. It's because they are used to you guys' work ethics and not ours.
Yeah, because
Just because
you're
yeah.
trying to blend into another different generation totally. And that was what we felt when we started working also. Then about 8-9 years ago when I just started working, I was also trying to blend in and, suit the bosses like needs and all that. But what would you think?
During our time, okay, we're not that old lah. Okay, just
But
but I don't know why.
Dig the hole.
We because mental health is something that was more apparent in the last, I would say 10 years lah. But what we learn is that there is no such thing as mental health, only mental resilience. So we have learned to be in the more of the very hustle culture. Like exactly what I said, we must play in gaming, they call it a tanker role. We must go in tank and really chiong and put in the hours and work hard in order to reach a certain stage. But then that's where we see the Gen Z, the thing change. And it's very good. I agree with you that it's not that they are hard to work with. It's just different mindset. But then, do you guys see the same thing in the next generation? Because the Gen Alpha will also kind of be even more vocal about things in future, right?
You know, this is my own like theory about things, but I feel like the Gen Zs, right? There's two distinct group of people.
Okay.
There's people who truly wants to change the structure and systems of companies. They want to speak up. They know what they want, right? But there are people who exploit that. They want to lace around. They want to take the easy way out. And then in the name of being woke and in the name of being like, I know what I want, I use excuses. I use, the Gen Z term and be like, I'm a very vocal person. But they don't usually, you get where I'm coming from,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
So I feel like I don't know much about Gen Alphas, but I feel like being vocal is a good thing. But using it for the right context, right, is more important. Like your intentions are more important. I don't know, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I also agree. Yeah, I agree.
Do you fall more? So this is important question,
Yeah.
Calista. Do you fall more to the former, which is what she said, like
Yeah.
like be vocal, or do you fall more to the exploit one? Hey, this is a trick question.
Actually, right. Interestingly, I think because growing up, my parents are more traditional. So they always tell me like, it's a fact lah, like you study, then after you get a job, and then you marry a man. After you marry a man, you get a house. After you get a house, you get a kid, and then your life is like that's
Set
like
already.
that's almost like, it sounds like the perfect plan lah. So I feel like as I grow older, right, I realize that actually do have this ingrained in my mind lah. Like as in like, I really need to get a job, then after I need to get married and stuff like that. So I feel like I belong to more like the traditional. Like,
You're millennials lah.
Yeah.
You are a millennial in a Gen Z body, correct?
Maybe,
yeah.
yeah.
You're born in the wrong era.
Yeah, you're born in the wrong
and
era.
the interesting thing is just talking about kids, right? So there was once like I think our friend Melson actually asked lah. So you say you want kids, but actually why? Then it got me thinking like, actually why Like is it cause my parents say like that's the normal path? And then I actually gave it some thought, and I thought like, okay, the reason why I wanted kids, right? I mean like all this while, right, is probably because like, they made it sound like
taught
the
to
right,
you.
yeah, it's taught
Yeah.
to me lah. Yeah. But of course I do like love kids and stuff like that lor. So actually, what's your thought on?
It's crazy because I was being thrown the same curveball question recently. So I was telling my boss, Sean, that like, okay, because I'm still single, well, she's getting her house soon, right? I was telling my boss, like, I'm running out of time. Then he's like, what do you mean you're running out of time? You're 25. Then I said, my parents are getting old. Likewise, with like similar to her, my parents are relatively old and they have me as an only child. So for me, the pressure falls on me to want to quickly get married and have kids so that they can witness my milestones. But what is the intention behind getting married and having kids? I actually always thought that I knew the answer to that question. But it turns out after my boss threw me that curveball, like, why do you want to get married? I realized that I don't know why I want to get married. Yeah, because my perception of getting married and starting my own family is to do it for my parents. But that in itself is a wrong...
It's not for yourself.
Yeah, it's a wrong objective and wrong direction already, And because of that, maybe my approach to finding my partner is also because if you're doing and wanting to get married for your parents, then you don't sieve out the correct partners for yourself. You know what I mean? So I totally agree
I
with
think if
what
you're
she
chasing
said.
the
Yeah.
timeline, then
Yeah, very jialat because actually I have a lot of millennial friends, right, that they tell me that they are choosing to be single because they say, hey, why do I need to get a house, get a BTO? Singapore, we always say, hey, BTO already, then you get married, right? So a lot of my friends are choosing to stay single. And I think out of my very close friends, like 10 of them, right, half of them, they choose to be single. And they just like, I'm having a good life. I just lead my own life. Then why do I need to burden myself with another person? Then I need to think, hey, our future, our house, our kids, then buy car, everything. So it's like, I'm seeing that in the millennial generation also. So I think it might even amplify more in the Gen Z in the future, right?
Yeah. Our generation, millennial generation, is we know the concept of, so the generation before us, right, the baby boomer, right, they are totally chiong all the way mental resilience. The millennial generation is we chiong, right, but we are starting to see some like that. Okay, actually mental wellness got some sense. The next generation is like, okay, mental wellness is even more important, right? So that's where it's changing. And at least for me, I still kind of follow the traditional path. In terms of having kids and getting married, I agree that you have to get married to the right partner lah. You cannot get married before a family. But with kids, right, I feel that for us, how we were brought up is because of our parents. And as parents, once they have brought up their own kids, right, their life will just be stagnant like that already. So what will give them joy? What makes them want to continue to live another 15, 20 years, right? It's seeing their grandkids, right? So I think that at least for me, having kids, right, is for yourself as you want to build your family, but also for your parents to kind of like find that joy while they will bring you up as a kid as well.
It's like to witness your like next milestone.
Yeah.
And like then they feel like, oh, actually I have done my part on earth already. And that's all, then they can, take care of the kids and then retire, things like that.
So for both of you guys, right, what is like something that you think for Gen Z, right? You all differ very, very differently from all other generations. That mindset or any habits.
I heard that like Gen Z, like they don't have savings on it.
Hey, that's
They
not
anyhow,
true, eh.
they anyhow spend the money, they YOLO.
It's time for you guys to
I
debunk
beg
it,
to
okay?
differ, yes. I beg
Okay,
to
Right?
time to
Yeah,
debunk
it's
that,
so
okay.
true.
Yeah, so I feel like because there are a lot of informations out there on the internet, and then people have more access lah. Today, I think Gen Z nowadays they are more woke in terms of like financial literacy. Like I think younger and younger people are getting on board and investing at a much younger stage because they are basically aware based on all the informations they see online.
Yeah, I'm
So
very
I
shocked
feel, yeah.
because like our very new intern, right, Fion, she actually invests before. And she's
Oh,
like
is it?
20. She said she invests
Oh,
and
okay,
she's
okay.
21 years old. I was like, wow,
Oh,
actually
yeah
Gen
lor,
Z
yeah lor.
very, very up to date lah.
Yeah, and for sure they are more equipped with all these kind of like YouTube videos all there, right? Like compared to I think like back in the days like my mother's time, like probably like they are more like scared lah, like to start investing because of the I think there's not much information online lah. Yeah.
Yeah. What about Simin? You got savings or you YOLO one?
No, I actually got savings. But the thing is that I think, as with every generation, there's always two spectrum.
Yeah.
There's always two sides of the coin. But what I agree with her is that we live in a generations of like fast pace and we have abundance of information. Even if I want to escape from not wanting to be financially literate, like I cannot. Because everywhere is like, but it's up to us, Gen Zs, to decipher what are the right informations and not lah. But I feel like what we hear about Gen Zs not saving money is because it ties back to the social media presence. We flaunt the things that we do, like traveling and all that, much more than compared to your generation. Hence, on the surface level, we seem like the generation that spends more. But on the back end is that we do our work. I think we are more productive because of how we are receiving this information on a daily, right? So that's why we can flaunt, we can work hard, but we can also play hard. So I wouldn't agree entirely that Gen Z don't save. We save, but it's just that what you see on social media is like the best part,
everything lah.
the highlight reels lah. Yeah.
It's actually our generation also have one lah. It's like
Facebook.
ours is Chinese New Year you suddenly see like people
New handphone.
new car, some people
Really? That's a thing.
don't know, you sure have one. All the
Okay.
some people they were like during Chinese New Year you see like they look very good, but it's always about 面子, Chinese like face lah. That we that's what we learned that.
Yeah. I heard of someone that just bought a condo and then also buy a Tesla car one.
Just to flaunt one. So, different that generation has their things lah. So I think that's quite interesting. But let me ask you guys, are you guys those kind that every week, right, you all must drink at least like
One bubble tea.
bubble tea or Starbucks, a few cups every week one. Or you think like, actually it's very expensive.
This
I
one you
should
cannot
drink it
ask.
myself.
You cannot ask Calista because she's
This
auntie.
one I think got two different
Yeah,
perspectives. So I'm very curious to hear what you guys think.
Okay, the funny story is that first of all, I'm lactose intolerant.
Okay.
So I don't have a friend, my best friend. She is someone that needs to drink 2 bubble tea per day. And I didn't know how she survived. Poppy.
2 bubble
dropping
tea.
my
Bubble teas
Yeah.
per day.
2 bubble tea, sometimes 3.
It's like
Is that
diabetes,
very unhealthy?
But in her defense, she say that she will order like 0 sugar or like, no milk. But to some people, it's really their main source of hydration. Like for
yeah.
me, because I work from home most days, right? And I bought a coffee machine recently just to save money. So I think for me, I don't have to buy. I don't find the need to buy. Even when I'm hanging out with my friends who are buying, I usually don't because it's not ingrained in me to have such
Very
habits.
good.
lah. Yeah.
Your habit very good. Because every time Calista ask me or ask me want to buy bubble tea or not, then I'll say okay one.
You no discipline yo.
How they say it's on you. No, but I feel that on most days we actually work from home, so we don't really spend a lot of money outside. And in fact, when I work from home, I don't really buy food from outside lah. Majority of the time, I just eat at home. Yeah, so I feel that when I come to office or once or twice a week, right, I think it's okay to buy bubble tea there. But of course, need to balance it out like, in terms of like healthiness. Like, yeah.
Okay.
You all got very disappointed now. We are the woke versions of Gen Z. Not the
No, I like it shows that we can
Yeah,
we
not the
will get
splurge
along.
kind.
Get along.
Yeah.
We will get along very well.
Frequency, yeah.
If there was one thing that you guys can buy, anything, like what will you all buy? Anything in the world.
Or something that you
Always
want for a long
wanted
time.
for to buy. What is one thing? Any price, okay.
Any
I mean,
price,
we don't say car, we don't say condo, that kind of what lah. Let's say like maybe not so expensive lah. Okay,
Can be something
I give you
stupid also.
$10,000. Something stupid. Whatever.
something stupid.
What about you? Anything you want to buy with $10,000?
Don't give the woke answer. I want to buy one stock in.
No lah, I won't lah.
Yeah,
I won't
don't
lah.
Okay, I know what I want. I want to go to Nepal and climb Mount Everest. I mean, base camp lah.
Yeah,
base
yeah,
camp.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I think that takes quite a lot of money because sometimes you go to a higher altitude area, right? Then you need oxygen. Then you need you know when you go Nepal to hike, you need a Sherpa, someone to carry all your bags.
Porter.
Porter to guide you. So I think that cost. If I got 10,000, I will go and spend it on me and my
You know, because
husband.
now that you say that, right, I know my answer. Recently, I keep seeing Instagram reels on this country called Kazakhstan. I want to go there. Yeah, I really want to go there.
Hey, damn chill. Eh.
Yeah.
My friend just went last year, and it looks like, what does it look like? It looks like Switzerland.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's like much cheaper. But the flight expensive. lah.
Yeah, the flight is
yeah,
expensive.
yeah. But other than that, you go there, you spend like a king like that.
Wow, really?
Yeah, very, very.
Calista, what about you? Have your answer? Or you still thinking?
I still thinking difficult.
She don't have
Because I
anything
think I'm
she
a
want.
money hoarder. Like,
Okay.
I have a habit of like, I'll probably hoard it first.
She's
and
saying
then
that she's very
Actually,
rich
it's
lah.
good. Right.
I'll hoard. No, I'm a
Think
hoarder.
first, ma. Correct. You think first.
So I
before
will
we buy.
hoard first, then probably like I'm a driven by like at the moment kind of person. So like if I see something at the moment, like you know that I
Okay.
really want, then I probably will get lah. But I don't have anything in mind that's specific.
That means she's very satisfied in life.
Yeah.
Very content.
I'm quite similar to her. Like now, if you think of 10,000, I got nothing to buy.
I know what
But-
you will buy.
what?
You will buy stock.
No, I won't. Let's assume without.
Correct answers only.
Yeah, but as of this exact moment, right, I want to buy a pair of shoes.
Oh.
That's
What
all.
shoe?
It's a Salomon XT6.
Ah.
Is that a running shoe?
What?
It's a hiking.
Hiking.
It is all-in-one shoe. It's a beautiful Gore-Tex shoe. Okay, yeah, it's beautiful color. I'll
damn
show you
nerd.
guys picture later.
Damn nerd.
But then that's all that I wanted lah. Like, I think at least for me, I mean, let me know what you guys think. I don't like to be flashy, like in terms of like dress codes lah.
Yeah,
In
you
fact, if
everyday
I wear
wear.
all Uniqlo, I think I love it more than flashy lah.
You're like Julian, you always wear like next level shirt. to work.
Something I learned is that when you reach right, you don't need to tell people. what.
Yes.
There will
I
be
agree.
signs one.
Yeah.
but you don't need to tell.
Can I say an unpopular opinion? I feel like those people who earn money and they wear a lot of I mean we all have someone in mind. I'm not gonna name drop. But when they are very rich, they wanna use their materials to the more you do that, the more cheaper you look actually. Yeah, so I do agree that the richer you are, the more dressed down you look lah. Yeah.
Yeah, look at Mark Zuckerberg. wear
Yeah.
t-shirt
Or like
and
Elon
shorts.
Musk. Yeah.
What is one destination? Okay, I think Simi already said Kazakhstan. So maybe I think Krista ask you an easier question. What is one destination you always wanted to go?
One destination. Actually, Vietnam. Right
You've
now,
never been to
Vietnam.
Vietnam?
I've never
Okay.
been to
Vietnam,
Vietnam. Yes,
why?
yes.
Vietnam,
Because my friends
okay.
say like the clothes there very nice. And actually, all the clothings are trending like in Vietnam now. And honestly, it's quite cheap. So yeah, I really, really want to go Vietnam.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that in Vietnam, you can go and customize your clothes.
Yeah.
That means it's 量身定制 one. Like
Yes.
they suit your whole body shape, right? And then you do it in the morning, you come back in the afternoon, it's done for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that good? And then maybe they just alter one more time, then tomorrow you come and take lah.
Wow.
Okay.
That's how efficient they are.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Do all your friends also think like you guys, or you all have like different groups of friends? Like both of your perspective actually quite woke lah. But you all have different groups of friends. It's also Gen Z, right? But they think very differently one another in your circle. Also kind of similar, like you both, all of you guys.
I think for me is that I have different groups of people that are at different stages of their life, and I shape shift a little bit when I'm hanging out with them lah. But for the ones that I'm closer to and I grew up with, because they advance much faster in life, in terms of the milestones, like they already some getting houses, got kids already, got married already.
Oh, that's at your age.
Yeah, they're
That's fast.
26, 25, like that. And then because of that, they kind of rub off those, experiences on me. And that's why I feel like I am thinking the way I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, you work in this company, right?
Yeah.
Long enough. Last time when I was your age, I just joined this company. You work here long enough, then you will also have some good habits that you picked up, especially with money, right? When we talk about money. Yeah.
Calista, what about you?
Wow, I think all my friends are very similar to me. Like every single time we meet, we'll be talking about life, talking about, and this conversation always come out. And like they always ask. So I always see like people in their 30s, right? They have their house, they have their family. How do they sustain? Like, how do they feel like, or how do they even like budget their money? So this is the kind of topic that we always talk about, but nobody has the answer.
Okay, I have the answer for you. We have the answer for you.
Because everybody in the group is around the same age, so we'll be like, oh, we ask somebody.
Okay,
probably,
uncle, auntie will teach you. Okay, Bjorn.
Okay, I will come from the married one. She will come from the going to get married one. Okay, so number one, for those going to get married or finding partner, right? Of course, you must find the right guy lah. Okay, but I think in terms of budgeting your money, right? At the start, especially when we are learning how to make money, it's always about learning how to save more than you spend. That's the whole thing, right? Okay, and always starting early as soon as possible lah. I think I always like to say when go cai fan, right, just don't order fish. The idea lah. The idea if you can save, right, you save first lah. And I guess BTO is practically speaking, you want to go for government housing first lah, right? And how we kind of manage it, right, is that actually you just go in there and you just learn how to figure out along your own one. Yeah, in life is like that one, right? At the start you don't have the answer, right?
Yeah, but they have like insurance agents that will approach like for financial like what they will tell me, okay, you need to start planning like, okay, this money like maybe 20% needs to go for your wedding that's upcoming in like maybe 4 years. Then another 20% needs to go
Yeah,
for
they will draw a
housing.
chart like that.
Yeah.
They always draw the thing like
Your life,
Yeah.
when you have more expenses, it will keep going up. Because when you start, now you all just started working not too long, right? But as you grow, like your expenses also grow. Next time you get promotion, next time you also get more expenses as well. You want to give more to your parents. You kind of like, along the way, you will kind of upgrade your lifestyle lah. So my advice is really to keep it simple and, like what Bjorn say, don't overspend what you have. Because a lot of times, when I see my friends, they spend without thinking. I'm also very worried for them. Next time, will they come and borrow money from me? So yeah, I think really to spend within your means lah. Yeah, and then remember to save up something. You still can have your enjoyments. You go and do whatever you guys want, but make sure that you go and have some savings and grow your money.
build your nest egg lah. Like
Yeah.
start.
It reminds me of what my parents always tell me. There's this Chinese saying called 未雨绸缪.
Wait,
未雨绸缪
What
means
does it-
save for rainy days.
Yeah.
Prepare for rainy
未
days.
雨
未雨绸缪. Yeah.
Okay.
For the rain,
You also know this
I
one.
know lah. I Chinese
未
one.
未雨绸缪.
Yeah, 未雨绸缪.
I learned 饮水思源.
饮水思源。
思源饮
That
水
is
思
like
源
giving back to
Yeah.
like
keeping to your roots, humble
yeah,
to
yeah.
your roots. 饮水思源不知不觉
不知
风和日丽。
人山人海。
your Chinese
Those are the kind
人山人海。
So always starting early is good.
Yeah.
But okay, now let's turn the tables. What is
Turning.
one advice that the Gen Zs will give us? Career, life, anything. We always have many things to learn from different generations. We don't know what we don't know. What is it? I was like, be chill lah, don't so tense up. You all must take care of your health.
I at the top of my head is that as we go along in life, we always feel like we are chasing that blueprint on how we can live a perfect life or like what is the correct things to do. Especially, I guess, for your generation is that what your parents did also rub off on you guys also, a lot also. But what Gen Zs learn and try to embrace is that the blueprints will be forever shape-shifting based off the global affairs, based off the environment you're in, based off even the friends you're around. Everyone lives in a different life. It's always case-to-case basis. So sometimes you guys, I feel, I'm also trying to incorporate that into my life on a daily is to learn to let go of that blueprint and live in the moment, live in the present.
Wow, very deep.
Wow. Hit straight to my heart, no. Wow.
Sometimes
Just buy the shoe. You can always buy the money.
How?
later we go and buy.
Yeah,
Good.
钱是可以赚回来的，
对，
但是鞋子呢，没有
输
off
钱还可以
season，
赚回来的。
off season 就没有了，那鞋子。
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always tell Bjorn,
Yeah.
I think we too serious already. We need to relax a little bit.
Yeah, I told Richard. I was generally okay. So last night I was quite joker one. Then after halfway, I became very serious. I think cause life just got more serious. Then I became like when I talk to all my friends, like, wow, damn philosophical one. We talk about, hey, you know, like life, you must always keep zen. You know, you have to relax. You must. We keep talking about that. Then
He tell
after
me
a while,
meditating with the Buddhist monk.
yeah.
What? Meditating
Yeah.
with the Buddhist video.
Whoa.
Then after a while, I realized that actually you're more serious. The more people don't want to hang out with you. Because you're so serious already. Really, it's like you boring ma. Everything talk about life. People hang out with friends is to like talk rubbish one,
Relax,
chill
yeah,
lah.
talk.
Yeah. So Calista, what about you?
Wow.
Give us advice lah, old birds lah.
Or just buy the bubble tea.
I think similar to what Simin said, like it's probably to learn how to be contented and also practice gratitude. Like I'm trying it myself also, cause like what she said, I think in life, right, a lot of times like, I'm very similar to Bjorn actually. I realized.
Yeah, you're
so,
very similar.
Right, not the boring part lah, but
Not the meditating.
so a lot of my friends tell me you're a very serious person. Even
Really?
my friends will tell me like, cause every time we meet, we will always be talking about life. Then we talk about all these kind of things that we are. Even I don't even have questions. So during my birthday, my friends will say, "Hey, thank you for being my insurance agent, my financial planner, my Grab driver, everything." Yeah, cause every single time we meet, it's like we have very very serious
Life advice.
conversations lah. But of course, there are times that we will like play mahjong and stuff. But yeah, majority of times I'm quite serious. So yeah, I realized that like a lot of times we are chasing like the bigger thing. What's next? And then like when let's say you get that thing, then you feel like, oh my god, okay, I need to chase for the next thing. So I feel like it's very easy to get stuck in this thing. Yeah, get caught in this process lah. So and I actually talked to one of my friend, and she's more chill. She's a happy-go-lucky, practice gratitude kind of girl. Very happy lah, which I think is good lah. So she actually shared with me, you know what makes me happy? So we had a conversation. And she was like, actually, what makes you happy? Very deep question. I was like, I couldn't answer her at the moment. Then I was like, what makes you happy? She was like, 1 cup of bubble tea will make me very happy. So
Wow.
after a full day of work, right, like long day of work, right, if she just get like maybe 1 cup, like, or even taping, 1 ice taping, then she'll feel very happy. Then she was like, yeah, so you need to practice gratitude and really enjoy like the things like like be present in the moment lah. I
It's
feel
like it's like
very
finding
important.
the joy in the little things that
Yeah.
you have.
yes, because I feel like especially in Singapore, it's very difficult to get that because we are always like it's just we are used to chasing like the next big thing, and then after that, even like at work also the same lah. So I feel that it's something that we need to practice. Practice gratitude and also be contented lah. Live in the moment. Yes.
Wow, a lot to reflect on. A lot.
Yeah.
And
it's
beyond
a-
very.
But quite similar, leh. I think we also get that realization.
yeah.
We gradually are more and more.
Yeah,
of
but
us
what I realized is like from young, right, my parents will share like, okay, my parents quite naggy lah, so they will share like, okay, you know, in life you need to do this. Then I have a elder sister also same this. Then I realized, I'm walking her footsteps. It's the same thing. So she'll tell me, okay, maybe in your 20s, right, you realize that your friends are starting to like, get busier. So and then right now I'm feeling it. So it's like the same law. I feel like all the footsteps is more or less the same one. Yeah. Regardless of generation.
I think it's important to also carve out your own journey in life.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
don't just follow whatever your parents or
yeah.
your siblings has done. You know, it's very comfortable because we know what to expect. But you know, you don't want it to be like maybe 20 years down the road. It's like, how come I choose this path? Like, actually it's because someone told me it's good.
I don't know if you guys believe in destiny, but a large part of me believes in. I'm not even coming from a position of like, you know, a lot of times when Gen Z say live in the moment, then the elder generation will be like, you're too unserious about it. You're not planning for your future. You're not forward looking at all, right? But I beg to differ because to truly live in the moment and it's a conscious decision on a daily. Even the smallest thing you do, like commuting to work, right? To look out from your phone and look out at the window, right? In itself is a conscious decision. So going back to destiny is I'm a true believer that whatever route you take, the end is already set in stone for you already. So might as well just try and put more energy
enjoy.
and enjoying than to chase what is not meant for you and deprive yourself of that happiness that you are deserving of. You know what I mean?
Wow,
Yeah.
now very philosophical.
Yeah.
Let me add on to this. I
Hashtag
think
woke.
you guys. Let me add on to this. So I also realized that in life, right, is that whenever things happen, right, at the moment in time, you realize think that is certain. It might, why is it happening to me? A certain case. But I realized that always after a few years, you realize there is always a blessing in disguise. That no matter what happens now, right, like what Simin you shared, right, there will always be a way for you to go somewhere. There's a reason why you
This
were
is
led on
happening.
this path and then it just U-turn and go. That is such the way in life lah. So, and one Chinese song, right, that I always listen to. I'll just say the title. No, I don't know how to sing, but I'll just say the title. It's called 明天会更好.
Oh, yeah. I love that song.
明天会
I
更好.
love that song.
So it's so simple that in the morning you wake up and you feel like you're having a bad day. You just tell yourself 明天会更好 and you look forward to the next day already. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I just recently heard about this podcast, right? And then they say that, you know, in your whole 24 hours or even in your whole life, right, probably there is ups and downs. And you probably feel very bad for maybe like 20% of the time. But the 80% is actually you're very happy one. But a lot of people choose to focus on the 20%. And then they dwell on it, then they get even more upset and very, very, very bogged up about all these little details, right? But they don't realize that, hey, actually, if I just know that today is just one of the 20% day that we are not doing so great, you know, I just get on with it and look up for the next day. Which is 明天会更好.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's just a lot is about perspective. Lah.
Yeah.
Our friend Melson always tell me. John also I learned from him. He said, why is he always so angry? Then I think, oh yeah, why I always so angry? Then I realized, no need lah. All right.
Just chill lah.
Yeah.
So okay, so for all our guests, right, always at the end we always ask them one question. For our audience, like what is one advice, right, you give to our audience watching now? Anything can be about
Advice.
career, life, anything.
Just something you believe in.
Okay, this one need to think
Nothing.
about. Need to think about.
Yeah, we need to think about
Yeah.
it.
Or one learning lesson, someone experience that you have that you think that the audience learn, you can benefit from your realization about it.
Okay, I think I have a quote that I always tell myself. So basically, you accept what you think you deserve in life. So I think a lot of times, right, we make a lot of choices, right, and then they have repercussion. Like you know, it's basically you accept what you think you deserve, lah. So I think with that, actually I don't know how to elaborate on that, but yeah, if you all
get what
get,
you mean.
you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. So I think like a lot of times, let's say like things happen, right? If let's say you have a choice not to, you know, accept it, right? Like, yeah.
Got it.
I
Don't
lost
push
my
against the current,
train of thoughts. Yeah.
Don't push
Yeah,
against the
yeah,
current.
Don't push against the current, live in the current.
Hey, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, hashtag woke.
Yeah, at the end
everything
at the end of our life, nothing belongs to us, right? So why not just go out and try? What's the worst that can happen?
That's true. That's true.
Okay.
Okay, great. So you got anything?
I mean, okay, this advice is like also something that I've been trying to tell myself is that I think we've all been playing it too safe. So it's important to learn to take risks. Because going back to the destiny part, right, is that even if you take risks today, if it doesn't work out, you grow. If it works out, you also grow. So might as well just take the risk. And that's something that I'm trying to, because I play it safe a lot. Like be it in work, in my friendship, relationship, family, I always play it safe a lot. Like I always try to do things the way that it's done before, you know? But like why not try to take risks, carve out your own future in the way that you want, that is out of the blueprint, or even buy the shoe today, you know?
Okay. Enough of
Yeah.
I'll get it. Okay.
So
I'll
I
get
think
it.
taking risks is important, because if you trust that your future is already set in stone for you, then you will trust that you take the risk and you will not falter after that. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, very good. So yeah, we have come to really the end of today's episode. So thank you, Simin and Calista, for joining us, our very first
Thank you for
Gen Z
having us.
guest. Okay, so for all of our guests, right, we always give them a gift for coming for this podcast. So I have something for you.
Is it a pair of shoes?
No, why is that?
Is it the Solomon
But it's a-
BX6767?
It's Solomon XT6. But the gift we have is something that is
Explain this.
Is that
okay.
lamb?
So we are giving you
really-
guys. You're giving you guys this light, this
This
lamp,
light looks
and
very
why
familiar.
we give you
Looks
this
very
right
familiar
is
though.
because in at least in our workplace where the 30s, the millennials, the older people, it's very serious. So we gave this to you guys, the Gen Z, because you all light up the workplace.
Wow.
Everybody
Slay.
Wow, so goody, okay?
Thank you.
Wow. How are we splitting that? I will take the bulb, you will take the glass.
I'll take the plug. Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, guys, we have come to the end of today's episode. So remember to like and subscribe and also comment below what you want to see for the next episode.
Yeah, and if you enjoyed this episode, we have also earlier episodes that we have done with 2 other guests. If you like it, please feel free to click this below to watch our last episode with the CEO of Next Level. And we'll see you in the next podcast. Bye-bye.
Bye.